What's up, guys? Mathematics Battles, and today I'm gonna go over a lot. I'm gonna try to be quick about it. I don't want to say too long. I'll be transparent now. I'm gonna be selling a few of these things, but we'll talk about those at the end, not early on. Early on, we're gonna talk about the garbage. There's a Fury Capricorn that's got a brown color, which is kind of neat. You know, it's different, but it's missing two parts and it's a switchable flat. Then we've got a Galaxy Pegasus that is in rough condition. We've got a Poison Pegasus that is together with a crushed JB. A Thermal Lacerda with a crushed hull flap that doesn't really spin well on its the wing attack. Thunder Leon with a cracked BS. Though GB145 is nice. And I only have 2 Thunder. So. Earth Virgo, GB145 with a smushed BS. This is the bottom tier. Those 6 bays are by far and away worse than anything else because they're A, doubles, but B, in the worst condition out of anything. The next 2 things in the worst condition are probably this Inferno Gasher, which does not come with a face bolt. This is actually just my face bolt put on it, and I'm going to take that off because I need the face bolt for other things. I'm not going to be spinning the Gasher, so. It doesn't have face bolt, but it does have its bottom, though it is a bit worn and a bit dusty. I need to rinse some of these things off because some of these are a bit dusty looking. You can see dust in like the crevices. Then also with a face bolt that I put into it, Race Striker D125 CS, and this CS is though it does look a bit deformed on the edge here, this spins like an attack bay. Though, grain of salt if you're using it, because it does look like one edge is worn a little bit more than the others, possibly. Well, you know what, it's a little inconsistent, but it actually doesn't look as bad. Oh, there it is, yeah. This one edge is, the left side here, is a little bit worn down, but it spins like an attack bay. Maybe I'll show you sometime. Then we've got Thermal Gemios, which is a worn tip, but it's something I don't have, so it's cool. And then El Drago Destroy, my left flat, and I will be using it because it's an extra on this bay. Don't have it yet, so those are 4 things I don't have, which is nice. And another thing I don't have is a Fang Leon Hasbro. WTD is a bit worn down, but still cool. It's a fun part from what I know. Then 2 things I do have. Got another Cosmic Pegasus, though it is a garbage R2F. This spins like an RS, and its spam doesn't have as much as an RS, maybe worse. But it's another Cosmic Wheel, which is really nice for CBTs. And then we also have another Scythe Wheel if it doesn't get banned for CBTs. Its condition is about the same as mine, the ES. Some of these bays, not all of them, like this W2D is worn, but it doesn't look awful. Maybe it's because of the color. Some of these definitely look like they're run on something rough, though. A lot of them do. But those aren't anything that, like, I'd be selling. And I also probably wouldn't buy this if that's all I was keeping either, because, well, you know what? I'm not against buying something to make a profit, but I do like the idea of expanding my collection. Even if, in this case, it's some things that are worn. But there's 2 things that I don't think I have to sell to make my money back, and more, because I both do 3 things. I forgot about this. Other thing in that tier of group. We've got a Poison Virgo with this ES tip, which is awesome. It looks like an RB or a plastic RB or something like that. I love it. I actually really love that tip. I think it's really, I want to see how it does in practice against things because I think it's kind of cool. Some tips are just terrible worn down, but that one looks really neat. Anyway, next up, we have the top tier of things. This is the middle tier, right? Some things that are worn down, but things I don't have. Here's the top tier. I will not be selling this. I don't think I need to sell this to make my money back. I mean, I can make as much money as possible, but I do want to keep things that I need or want, you know. Cyber Aquario 105 RF. This RF is a bit sideways, but you can push it in a bit, and it still spins very good because if you look at this condition, this is a very nice conditioned RF tip. And again, you know, that's the thing about this slot is, you know, some of those things look like they're on concrete. That Aquario, this does not look like it's been used a ton. It obviously has some chips, but it does not look like it's been used a whole lot compared to at least some of the other things. Other thing that I would like to keep, though, you know, again, I have to, but I'd rather not. Bakshin Snow. I would like to keep this because it's another Bakshin wheel. And that means I can also prioritize using that one instead of the black one. You know, here's the black one. On Exotics Bay for the tournament, because this black one's in pretty nice condition, doesn't have a lot of chips, so it'd be nice to keep it that way if I can. I'll continue to use this for the tournament though. I did not know. You never know what happened, which is why I didn't put these into the tournament or anything. Then we've got the 3 things also in the top tier. I plan on selling because like I said, I believe I can make my money back and more. There's a couple asterisks with each of them, but they're all bays that are fairly rare, so I don't think it's gonna all of a sudden make them cost nothing. You know what I mean? We've got a Burn Wolf with a worn facebolt and a WD that's a bit worn. It's not flat or anything on the bottom, but it's more rounded. But it's a fairly rare bay as far as I'm aware. So, I mean, I checked the prices on things, what they sell for and what's up. We've got a Spiral Herculeo S130 WD, which is also a bit worn, though the tip on the bottom looks a bit more scratched up. But WD also doesn't really spin there as much. It kind of... It's got some scratches, but it doesn't look particularly worse than my WDs, you know? There might be a couple scratches that are bigger than like my old ones, but I've got a lot of old WDs that are not that Eagle one from that draft battle that are kind of like that. They've just been used a lot and more. And then this is where Poison Virgo's ED145 is. Wrong color, ED145. I do have the wings, but the regular part is not there. But it's still an ED145, which is what matters. A bit off-colored. But I do know people sell bays off-colored. I've seen Blitz sell off-colored. Although Blitz is also Blitz. But this is still a pretty rare bay. Even the Hasbro version. And it's in nice condition. Just with a miscolored part. I believe I can still sell that for quite a bit. And I believe I can make my money back. I won't tell you what I paid because I also don't want to look like an idiot in case I can't. But I believe I can make it back. While keeping the back in the Cyber Aquario. And this is the first foray into buying and selling. I know like Joshel's, done it, and Exotics has done it. Speaking of which, I don't think I said this. I've recorded this a couple times because I want to keep it quick. Exotics told me, I'd asked him a little bit on some things with pricing. He said that I made a joke about copying Mystery Mail, and he said that I actually should, because Matt's Mystery Mail sounds incredibly clean. And I do agree. So, shout out to Exotics for telling me to use the series name for a series. Yeah, that's the lot I got. The main things here are the fact that even though they're a bit worn, these are not the most common bays in the world. They sell for a decent amount, and this sells for even more than them. Or roughly, I guess a really good Burn Wolf. I know Exotic sold one. Now I need to check it out to see the condition of his. His had a Facebook sticker. Mine's printed and a bit worn, but I did see one go for like 35. I know there's some fees and stuff, so things are a little bit less. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I can still make my money back between those 3 bays. And I get to keep a Cosmic, another Scythe, and Fang, which I didn't have, an Eldrago Destructor, which I didn't have, a Thermal Gymnast, though in bad condition, tip-wise. A Striker and Inferno Gasher, which is cool. I'm low on Gasher energy rings, though. I've got the one on Tournament Bay. And the other one comes with a Feather Face. And I didn't get, Exotics didn't have one for the blue Gasher, so. Or the red Gasher, so I've got really just that orange and my regular red one. And then, that's cool. Cosmic is another, it's like, action. It's really cool to have another one of it. The first 6 things are utter garbage. This is a nice RF, very good. And a cool Aquario, too. And obviously the prize here, that I should be able to keep in some. I could sell this too. The tip is a little bit scratched on the bottom, but still back consistent enough. There's stuff reduced in America. I know prices are from other places. But yeah, I believe that I can make my money back, keep Bakishin, keep the Aquario. Absolutely keep this. That's the thing, I do get a blue Virgo out of this with a nice energy ring, and that's really, really cool. So yeah, that is the lot. The first episode of Matt's Mystery Mail, and I will continue to call it that, since it does sound really nice. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, CB2 will hopefully be up by Monday at latest. I say that because I've started a lot on Mondays, but it depends on I'm not sure if I want to do my battle request before or after, or maybe take a break, like have a 1 day off between a round or something, and do like 3 battle requests, because I've got 3 basically. Yeah, we'll see. I've got a draft battle too. TCFO I want to get out today. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.